Joining me now is Brandon Judd, National Border Patrol Council President. Brandon, I mean, as long as they know they're going to be able to, for the most part, stay, is there any end in this trail of migrants that's going to continue to overwhelm our system?
No, absolutely not. Until we get back to a position of strength, like what we were in under President Trump, we're going to continue to see this flood. And it's not a flood, it's a tsunami. It's over and over again. These tsunamis of people coming into this country illegally. We have to go back to the policies of Trump in order to get this under control. If we don't, the catch and release is going to continue and people are going to continue to come. In Del Rio alone, since the Haitians were underneath the bridge, we have caught people from Gambia, Senegal, Angola. That's in Western African nations. Then we've caught people from Brazil, Colombia, Venezuela, Chile, from South America, and of course the Central Americans, Nicaragua, El Salvador, Honduras, Guatemala. We're seeing people from all over the globe that continue to come because they know that Joe Biden is going to release them into the United States. There's no reason for them to stop.
Brandon, do you agree that this, the big show that, well, we're going to send some of these people back to Haiti, and there were some sent, but there weren't very many, maybe under 2,000 out of the 15 or so thousand, that was just kind of a bone they had to throw to the pro-enforcement, middle of the road Democrats out there? I mean, that's just a drop in the bucket, is it not?
Oh, it is. It's the deflection. It's what they do in this administration to try to show that, hey, we are in fact doing something. In reality, the vast majority, upwards of 60 to 70% of the people that cross the border illegally will ultimately be released into the United States. We're talking about millions of people under this administration. This tsunami will continue until the public stands up and tells him he has got to stop.
Now, do you think the Democrats who are whining about the border agents on horseback, would they have had any trouble if there were agents on horseback or police officers on horseback on January 6th? Would they have had a problem with that?
No, they would have applauded it, of course.
Yeah.
They would have said, what a great job they were doing. That's what they would have done.
Yeah. Throwing the mounted officers under the bus, Mayorkas was just so bad on this. He also had the gall to say this. Watch.
Can the Border Patrol count on you and President Biden to come to a determination based on the facts and not based on Twitter outrage?
They sure can. They are heroic, what they do. I'm incredibly proud to work alongside them.
Brandon, do your agents believe him?
We are heroic. That part is true. He doesn't believe it. That's why he made those comments. There is no way this investigation is going to be fair and impartial. When President Biden says those agents will pay, they're going to have to come up with something. Investigations are never impartial when you have a president of the United States that is giving them their marching orders, and he did that.
Brandon, thank you. Good to see you tonight.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.